Welcome back, everyone, to a wonderful weekend at the Masters here in Augusta, Georgia. This weekend, we have the most prominent tournament in all of golf. So sit back, relax, and enjoy these beautiful 4 days. That was my impression of Jim Nance. How did I do, guys?
Beautiful.
Thank
Absolutely
you guys.
beautiful.
So I want to introduce the background guy, the guy who makes all this happen. He deserves all the credit. Our social media manager, Ryan, he came in, given his golf expertise. Although I don't have much to offer, I would like to hand it off to him because of that, and we can get right into what he has to say.
Thank you, Liam. You're too much. You're too much.
It's okay.
So
you deserve it.
Before he gets into it, I know you guys aren't the biggest golf guys. So I'm going to give a few insights as to what I'm looking for in players.
Absolutely.
Number one is experience. You want a guy who's played Augusta. People don't just come in and win it right off the bat. You have to know how to play the course. You have to know how the greens work, and you got to have that experience in your back pocket. Number two, and I'm going to skip putting. Everyone knows putting at Augusta is big. The greens are too fast, all that. Driving distance, right? Not driving general, driving distance. Accuracy does not matter so much at Augusta. There is ultimately no rough, so you're pretty safe hitting out of anywhere. The pine straw is a little more difficult, but if you can get the ball further down the course, it's a relatively short course in PGA standards, so guys like Bryson or John Rahm who can get the ball down there will be hitting in short irons or wedges while other guys are hitting mid irons, long irons, and being able to stick the green will be a lot more beneficial to them. So those are the two big things, distance and experience. So with that, I know you have a list prepared, so you can kind of go through that, but
That's a great.
let's hear
That's
it.
a great transition to my list.
Right.
Starting on my honorable mention, Jordan Spieth, guy we talk about a lot. Guy, I mean, you guys don't know golf, but you damn know well.
You damn well know Jordan Spieth, baby. Fan
Damn
favorite.
well know Jordan Spieth.
Everyone fucking loves him.
Might have
He's
heard of
fun
him
to
before.
watch. He's fun to hear him. Like
He's a
just hear him
previous
talk.
winner.
Previous
That's right.
winner. He
This
has
guy
the experience.
has so much experience.
He is under the radar, for sure.
Absolutely. I have John Rahm at the 5.
Big man. There's not much to be said there. I think he's the best golfer in the world right now. He's playing the best golf of his career.
I think that's a hot take that he's the best golfer.
I think he is. I think he should have the best odds to win. He's my favorite pick.
Wow. Okay. Moving right along, Justin Rose at my 4.
Another fan favorite.
I think he's so due.
It's the road to redemption for him.
Top 10 iron player. You talk about those approach shots and the short grass.
He can stick those greens.
I love
they're
him.
difficult,
We
but
saw him
he
last
gets there,
year
yeah.
lose to Rory. He's on a revengeance tour right now. Absolutely.
It's got to happen at some point. It just has to. This for the storyline.
Yeah. Yep.
Moving along, a fan favorite. You know him. Everyone knows him. Bryson DeChambeau. I mean, this
I love
guy.
his videos.
Yeah,
Hopefully-
better YouTuber than golfer in my opinion. But
All right.
He's got a special skill. He
That's
does.
crazy. I
He
usually hear
does.
people say the opposite.
no,
continue.
he's
I think
he's missing the
a
cut.
YouTuber.
Continue,
Mark
please.
it down,
In my
missing the
opinion,
cut.
he's the best player in the live. So
Joke of a league.
He's up
While
there.
we're talking
I
about
mean,
live.
Yeah.
he-
I mean,
He's
fair.
great. I love to defend Bryson. I just don't think the Masters, Augusta's not his course.
Lights are too bright.
He should play well there. Like theoretically, his game should line up
Right.
really well, and it just hasn't over his career. And his experience shows that he just can't really handle it.
it's the experience part. You saw
Yeah.
it last year. Going into the last day, he was second.
I
and
do
he
think-
absolutely crumbled.
But let's say last year was his best year playing at Augusta. He's learned a lot from that. He's ready to come back and improve, and now he's got like a chip on his shoulder too. So it could be scary.
could be.
It could be scary.
Sure, but I do think that his mental game is one that's more impacted than other people, especially because his short game is weak. And if you're not fully composed in that short game, so many things can go wrong.
You got a good short game, eh, Liam?
I don't.
That's where it just.
but he sure doesn't for what he's playing on par with.
And I'll say it's a little biased. Just from watching his YouTube videos, he seems to have like the sharpest mental game. Especially he did a video with his caddy where his caddy does like a public course with him. The way they talk, which I'm sure it's the same for every PGA, everyone competing, but he really takes pride in his mental stability. And I think we saw it last year when he was the last round with Rory and they just weren't talking. Bryson said that was all because of Rory. I think it was Bryson trying to play mind games with him, and he ended up stumbling himself.
No, it's because Rory's a baby.
So
but
Rory got in his head by just saying nothing. Obviously,
He's
that's
disrespecting the Irish, Ryan.
Bryson fell apart.
What is
So-
this?
He's one of the best golfers.
We could talk about Bryson
of all
forever.
time.
yeah, sure,
Grand
but
Slam championship.
overrated. in my
Ryan,
opinion.
move along.
we could talk
Absolutely
about Bryson
not.
forever. Move on to Scotty.
Moving on. Scotty Scheffler in my 2. He won in 2022. He won in 2024. I think this could be another year that he pulls
Follows
up
the
the win.
pattern.
Absolutely.
It follows the pattern.
My one concern, and I know, Jack, we've been talking about this. You are a huge advocator for this. Is his children, his recent performance with his family going on at home.
It's just a problem that you don't want to have to think about. Like, you don't want to actually admit that it plays a difference, but it really does. I mean, he's also not been competing too well this year. His driver's been on the fritz. Like,
What happened with his children? Is there anything specific?
no,
on
he
that?
just he had a kid born 9 days ago, 10 days
okay.
ago. So
Yeah.
he's just not getting as much sleep as other guys. He's not getting as much time
Yeah.
to practice. He's just not he's as
Totally
locked
fair,
in.
yeah.
It's not his fault. but
Listen, if
just
he's not
gonna get the same status.
prioritizing golf over his newborn kid, I don't really think he deserves to win.
That's
This is the
thing.
Masters
At this point
we're
in
talking
his career
about.
too,
That's true.
he's leaning heavier towards family. I feel like so.
I mean,
And that's why he doesn't have what it takes to win.
It's gonna be difficult.
Scotty
for him.
has proved himself.
He absolutely
Yeah.
has proved himself. He has what it takes. It's just, can he put it together?
You never count him out. Also, something to note is right now in his PGA career, he is putting up the best numbers putting than he ever has.
That's nice. I didn't know
That's
that.
a good
actually.
nugget right there.
That is great.
That's good.
You do like. I know you like.
That's
that a
why
lot.
you love to see at the Masters. Honestly, that
No
could
doubt.
save him with a lot of stuff.
Finally, we'll move into my last pick. I love him, Xander Schauffele.
Talk about a guy who's already proved a lot in his career.
Mm.
Finished last 5 out of 7 Masters in the top 10.
Yeah.
He finished tied for second in 2019. This guy is so due to win.
I gotta give you props for someone who doesn't watch a lot of golf. That's a great list.
I
I
mean-
like how you left out. He's gonna love this. I like how you left out Rory McIlroy.
Yeah,
I
I
was
mean,
thinking that.
we want to talk about a bad putt game. Let's talk about Rory. Yeah, the pressure gets to him. That's all I'm gonna say. I
And
mean,
last
Absolutely
year.
gets there.
disgrace to the
Well,
Irish, but
it kind of did last
Well,
year.
yeah.
He missed that 3-footer to
Yeah.
6-footer.
6-footer.
yeah,
It doesn't matter. He missed it.
But redemption.
He's known for
yeah,
it.
I could make a
Quick
6-foot
redemption.
putt. Come on.
At the end of the day,
Personally,
Rory's battling some back pains. He's not at the top of his game. I think he doesn't have anything to prove. He doesn't have anything to strive for. And like last year, that Grand Slam finally did it. Love him for being Irish. That's my heritage. But I think it's gonna go to some other younger guy this year.
So I'm interested here to pivot back to Bryson because obviously coming from Liv, you could argue he's the face of that league. Obviously, he has a very big fan base come behind him, and when these two leagues are coming together in this tournament. It's a big show, and I think a lot of people are pulling for him. And I'm interested to see, Jack. I guess I'll start off with you. What do you think he has to do to just get it done this year?
he has to stay consistent. Like, he can go out there and put up 3 eagles and 5 birdies, but then the next day he can go out and shoot a 76, whatever he shot at 70. I think it was 76 on the last round last year.
Yeah.
So for him, I mean, he's missed cuts at the Masters, but he's also had some of the best days we've almost ever seen out there. So he really just has to make sure he's locked in. One mistake, he can't just let it fumble his entire day because he tends to swing like that a lot. All right, so I'm going to bounce this right back at you. No, you're not the biggest golf guy, but I give you one little assignment. Come back with a guy who could maybe not win, maybe not be like your favorite to win, but someone who would give us a surprise weekend performance. So I'm interested to see
Who do you got your eyes on, Liam?
So
What are we
listen,
looking at?
my eyes are zoned in on the just recent winner of a smaller tour tournament in Houston, and he's a previous U.S. Open winner in 2019. Yep, you know it, Gary Woodland. So Gary Woodland, I don't know, a lot of people aren't familiar with this. I'm inspired by his story. And in 2023, he had a brain surgery on a benign tumor, but this tumor caused him to have like crazy fear and like emotional instability. And it was messing with his mental health, messing with his entire family life. He got that removed, and in the aftermath of that, he's been dealing with PTSD, kind of thinking back on those memories he's had with that he had with that tumor, those side effects. And he gave a speech about that experience, and he was tearing up. And it's just a really good, impactful story. And he basically was just saying, it's so easy for you to keep it in and fight those battles alone. But the biggest thing was just that I was able to open up and talk to people. And just that message that resonates with so many people, because we all deal with stuff as people. For a symbol like that, to be on the stage, to be back at the Masters, to qualify by winning that tournament, if he was able to come away with that, I think that would, obviously he's not the biggest name. And not a lot of people who casually follow golf know him. But I think if he was to somehow put up a fight, I think that'd be a pretty compelling story for a lot of people that are interested in golf to see.
Yeah, that's a great pick. It's impossible not to root for a guy that's playing for something like that. And that also means he has a huge motivation to really perform here.
Absolutely.
Sounds like he's just proven he's just like one of us. We all
Yeah,
go
I mean,
through
That's
shit.
right.
You want to talk
It's
about a
wonderful to see.
people's champ?
That's
It's
right.
Makes it easy to root
impossible
for.
not to root for.
No doubt.
Now, what also makes it easy to root for, he's second in driving distance on the PGA Tour. One of my key indicators I've talked
I
about
love
before.
that, Jack.
Second, he can get the ball down there, and that's going to give him a huge advantage over the other guys. One thing that concerns me, he does not have a lot of good Masters performances. He is 41.
2023, I think he did pretty well.
Yeah, top 14. He is 41, so he has a lot of experience. He's played a lot of years of the Masters. He just won the Houston Open, right? So he's got stuff going for him right now. It's going to be interesting. He's got to have some putts lined up, but he could definitely make a little splash.
Absolutely.
Now, Jack, real quick, I want to get your thoughts on my guy for the tournament. Kind of out there, but Hideki Matsuyama.
Yeah,
Tell me how you feel about him. One of the younger guys, but
I don't think he's that young. He's not crazy.
He's 34.
He's been having a great year.
that's fair. I'm a bit biased. When I was in Japan a couple years ago, I met him there, and he did buy me McDonald's, which was really cool. So he's kind of my guy for the tournament.
How big was the order?
Top 10 things
Oh,
that never happened.
Was it cheap?
Dude, I have a picture with him. We'll throw the picture in the video. But no, it was just some small order. But he's always going to be my
Hey,
guy.
random act of kindness. He checked that box that day when he bought Blake.
Yeah, kind of even
happy
a better feel good story than whoever your guy was. But
That is crazy. Wow. Bold claims out here.
Can I put one more name in the running here?
Well-
Adam Scott. So yeah, Adam Scott, well known. People know the actor more than they do the golfer. So 45 years old. He's played a lot. Third in strokes gained on approach
Yeah.
shots, which is huge. He'll give himself a lot of opportunities to sink birdie putts, eagle putts if possible. He's kind of average in driving distance, but he's got the experience. He has that know-it-all in the back of his head. He's old. As we know, 2013, he did put on the green jacket. He won the Masters, so he obviously has what it takes. So he's an eye I want to keep an eye on. He was pretty low on the DraftKings odds that I was looking at, and I think he should be a little bit higher.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is don't be surprised if you see him on the leaderboard on your TV.
Oh, absolutely.
is he making the cut?
Yeah, he should. I mean, he's played the Masters 25 times. He knows how to get around this course. He'll make a way.
Alrighty. Well, I think that's going to do it for our Masters overview. A lot of guys in the field here to pick from that we went over, so it's going to be very interesting to be leaderboard watching and see who makes the cut and then see who finishes the job.
Make sure to like and subscribe.